This is the Leapmotor C10 REEV, and you might be wondering, what does REEV stand for? It stands for Range Extender EV. This car has an engine at the front which acts as a generator to give you that extra range and solve the problem of charge anxiety. Is this the best C10 that you can get? Is the REEV the one you should get? Well, let's find out in this video, but what I can tell you is that it drives really good, it's got all the performance, and it's got the extra range. So it can't really get much better, can it? Does this car live up to the hype? Is it a fantastic option if you want a C10 from Leapmotor? Yes, it is. It's fun to drive. It's finely tuned for these roads. Let's check out what's cool about this car and talk about it now. Founded in 2015, Leapmotor builds 65% of every car in-house. Now backed by the Stellantis dealer network, they are officially ready for the UK. With 95% parts availability and top-tier sustainable factories, Leapmotor is serious. What do I mean by charge anxiety? Well, you're not actually worried about the range of your EV, you're worried about having somewhere to charge. With this, you don't need to worry about it, because not only does it have a battery which is about 28 kilowatts, but it also has that engine, and that engine gives it a range of 603 miles WLTP. What does the engine do? It powers the battery, which then powers the wheel. So you're driving a car that's essentially in every way an EV. In fact, Leapmotor calls it your first EV. It's an EV that you can buy. You don't have to worry about range. You can charge it like an EV, but you can also put petrol in it, and then you have that extra range. So it's the best of both. Let's talk pricing of this car. So this car starts at £36,500 on the road. That's exactly the same price as a battery electric only version of this vehicle. So you have a choice. You can have the battery version of this car, or you can have the range extended EV version, which has the engine, which gives it generation to keep the battery going and gives you more range, gives you over 600 miles of WLTP range. That's obviously more than the battery only version, but the battery only version has a much bigger battery. This has a small battery in relation, about 28 kilowatts. So you only get 90 miles of battery only range. When we're driving a little bit, we'll talk about the different modes which you can use to get the most out of your range, which is really, really clever that this car has. And this is the only range extender EV that's available in the UK. Let's talk about these wheels. 20-inch wheels, they're really nice. I love the matte grey finish. These are standard. Every model in the UK is one trim, which is the best trim you can get. There are different versions in Europe, but in the UK it's the top trim. They all come with 20-inch wheels. The only difference is the color that you get on this model. We've got the integrated 360 camera system as well, which has got a nice little Leapmotor logo on it. And then we come down the side here, we've got these cool door handles, which I like very much. We've got the roof rack here, so you can put stuff on the top. It's very, very practical. What makes this different is this side there is a petrol cap, so you can put petrol in the car to power the engine, which is the generator. It's got a 50-litre fuel tank. This is the back of the C10 REEV. You can see we've got this big light bar, which is very cool. We've got a nice design. We've got a spoiler here, which looks good. And then if we open it up, where do you open it up? You don't open it up here. There's a button right here, which you open up. And if you come in here, you'll see we have 400 litres of space back here, and if you put the back seats down, over 1,300 litres. We've got hooks and tether points as well. There isn't any space under here unless you want to just add like a small item there, but that's a lot of space if you're putting stuff in the back of the car, which is very, very good, with electric tailgate as well. One of the coolest features of this car is the digital key. It's really important that you get that from Leapmotor. You have the app, you can open the app, you can control lots of functionality in the car, but the digital key is one of the coolest because it allows you to share it with other people. Share it with your family. You can control when they can access the car, if they can drive it, how long they can drive it, and they don't physically need the key, which is really, really clever. Let's talk rear space. So I'm 1.78 m. I have a lot of space above my head, like that much space. I got a lot of space in front of my knees. This is my driving position, so look at that space. That is a lot of space. Now, what's really interesting about these cars is the battery is directly built into the structure of the car, which means it's really down low, which means that in all of Leapmotor's cars there's a lot of space in the back, which means you've got all this leg room and you've got all this headroom, which is really, really good. In terms of materials and comfort back here, we've got nice materials down here on the back. Remember, this car is around the £36,000 mark. We've got sort of faux plasticky woody features here. We've got a nice speaker design. We've got pockets back here. We've got in the back a pull down armrest, no cup holders though, and we do have one USB type C and one USB type A down there as well. Of course, you can reach the cup holders here, and there's also 2 cup holders in the front, which we'll look at in a second. We've got a massive glass panoramic roof, which looks amazing and brings a lot of light into here. So you'd be very happy in the back of this car. Let's talk the front here and the technology. So this is a really, really lovely interior. We've got a 14.6 infotainment display. We've got a nice driver's display in the middle here. We've got an interesting steering wheel, which is heated. We've got little track balls on it, very Tesla style, those track balls there. We've got some ways to control the car. So we've got a key card, or you can use your phone as the app. We've got 2 cup holders. We've got a nice deep pocket here. We've got 2 more cup holders there. These seats are really, really comfortable. They are fully electric, heated as well. This infotainment system is really nice. You can swipe this way to change the wallpapers, which I really like. What's your favorite wallpaper? Let me know down in the comments. I actually really like this one. I think that must be China somewhere, but it looks a bit like Avatar, doesn't it? We have these widgets at the front here. So we've got our navigation, we've got our music, we've got our efficiency, and we've got quick settings to the apps. Along the bottom, we have the same here. We can go into our app menu. We have YouTube, we've got Spotify, we've got web apps, we've got our navigation system as well, which you can tap on up here, take you into your navigation. There is Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, which will be available in Q1 2026. Not available yet if you have one of these cars, but it is coming. TikTok as well there, of course, we have TikTok. We can tap on this to go to our other settings. We've got our 360 camera system, which is really cool. We can even see the wheels. That is cool. There's a little button there to tap for the wheels. Our climate control is all done on the screen here. It also shows you the air quality, 2.5 excellent. So very easy to use, heated seats as well, like I mentioned. Nice, easy to use infotainment system. And if you look at the driver's display over here, you can see over here in the digital driver's display, a nice, very easy to see readout with our navigation, with our gear, with our efficiency. We got our fuel and our electric range here, and our total combined information. And we got the weather, of course, down there too. So really, really nice, easy to control, easy to use interior of this car. Lots of cool technology. Let's take it for a drive now and see how it performs and how it drives. Does this feel like an EV? It should be, but it's got an engine, don't forget to power it. So let's find out. So here we are in the C10 REEV, the range extended electric vehicle. So we have 215 horsepower of range. We've got 90 miles of WLTP battery only range. But the key selling point here is we also have in this car an electric extender coming from a generator, which is the engine. But the key thing here is the engine is acting as a generator, giving extra charge to the battery, and it actually keeps the battery charged if you want to. There are several settings we'll look at in a second, and that means that this car can have around 603 miles of WLTP range, which is far more than the electric only battery version, because that doesn't have a battery that large. And to be honest, there are no electric cars anywhere in the world which have a range of 600 miles. So this is a really, really good car if you want a first electric vehicle, but you're worried about running out of charge, you're worried about your range. With this, you don't need to worry about it. You can plug it in, you can charge it like an electric car, but you can also put petrol in the car. There's a 50-litre tank, and then it will create the range for the battery to keep going for up to 600 miles, which is a lot of range. So you have the best of both worlds, and it may be that once you start driving it, you get used to it, actually you decide, I want an electric vehicle next time, which doesn't need a range extender. Maybe you live far away from a charger, maybe you're going a really long distance journey. That's the other way where this can be a really useful vehicle to have. What is this car like to drive? It is an electric vehicle. The engine is not connected to the wheels in any way whatsoever. It is literally sending power and charge to the battery. So it is an EV. It drives like an EV, it feels like an EV. We've got 215 horsepower, we've got instant torque, we've got that performance around 8 seconds 0 to 60, which we'll test in a little bit. So it feels exactly like every other electric car. There's no difference. The only difference is you got the extra range. How does it handle on UK roads? Well, Stellantis have made sure that all of the Leapmotor cars in the UK have been tuned specifically for these roads, which means that they handle and feel really good. The suspension feels good here. We got 20-inch wheels. The suspension feels good. The handling feels good. We have one pedal driving too, which is coming to these cars early in 2026. So this car has it because it's an early car or an early development car with early software. Same with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay coming to your Leapmotor cars in early 2026 on this car right now. So it just feels fantastic to drive. I love the heated steering wheel, especially in the winter. That is amazing. So this is a comfortable car. It's very, very nice. It feels at home on the UK roads. I have no complaints whatsoever. I'm very impressed with this. And we've got a lot of space in the back, thanks to how the battery is built into the architecture of this car. So that's really, really good. What about the driving modes on this car? There are a lot of options on this car. We've got EV Plus, EV, Fuel and Power Plus. We've got 4 different modes for driving. What are the differences? Well, Fuel charges the battery back up. Power Plus gives you the maximum power. EV Plus mode gives you battery electric only up to a certain point, and EV does the same, but it's customizable so you can adjust when the engine kicks in. Leapmotor say this car can do 0 to 60 in 8.5 seconds. Let's go. We got 215 horsepower. That was much better accelerating. I can hear the engine kicking in. Are we going to get there in 8 seconds? Almost. There we go. 10 seconds. So 10 seconds is pretty good. It's very damp, the road is pretty wet, and it's not dry, and that affects 0 to 60 time. So 10 seconds, but I have no doubt that in better conditions it can definitely do it faster than that. So my final thoughts on this car: it handles the road really well. It's been tuned by Stellantis for these UK roads. The steering is good, the different modes are good, the range is good with over 600 miles, combining the electric and the assistance from the engine to put power into that battery. It handles well, handles the bumps well. It's just a really, really good all-round car. There's a lot of space. It's got 17 different types of ADAS. It's got all the driver assistance technology you want and a fantastic 360 camera system. It's a very, very good car. I'm impressed with it a lot. What do I think of the C10 REEV? Leapmotor have got all of this advanced tech in it, being one of the partners of Qualcomm with the Snapdragon as well. So there's a lot going on here. I think you're looking at this car, you've got the backing of Stellantis, so you can go to dealerships. They've got over 95% of the parts available. So if you ever have any issues, hit the wing mirror or something, you can get replacement parts. You've got that backup. You've got a 4-year warranty, plus you have the 8-year battery warranty. It's just a really, really compelling package. So if you're thinking about an EV, but you're not sure about the range, you're worried about charging, this is a really good car to check out. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please give me a like and subscribe. You can see other videos on other cars here and here that are similar. Thanks for watching.